This is Pastor Anthony here at Faith Fellowship Ministries here on our campus, here at 1748 Wesleyan Road. We're right smack dead in the middle of Camp Champion, our 6 weeks summer camp for the kids in our community. Normally this camp is only 1 week, sometimes we go for 4. And this time is the first we have been stretched into a 6 weeks program. I want to share with you about the grace that it needs to be able to empower you to do something beyond that which you can do in your own strength. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 10, the Apostle Paul said, I am what I am by the grace of God. He describes the fact that no one could have told him that he would be the one that is preaching the gospel. The same gospel that he persecuted, the same people that he wanted to kill, he ends up being one of the strongest and strongest warrior that God used in the generation, because, and he keeps saying it, because of the grace of God. So 1 Corinthians 15 verse 10, he uses the grace of God several times. You and I need the grace of God to do what God has called you to do. If you could do it in your own strength, you wouldn't need the grace. God would never leave you and I to do anything beyond the grace of God. So if you feel that right now you've been asked to do something that you can't do, you're right, you can't do it, but God can. Maybe you've been asked to do something more, pray a little further, encourage somebody, a task that you know that in your own strength you can, but your spirit says yes, but your body and your mind says you can't. That is God's grace. God's grace will link what he has said to you to the rest of your body, your spirit and mind. You can do this by his grace. So here we are in our 5th week of Camp Champion by his grace. Next week, our 6th week, will be the largest number of students, largest staff. We have to do more next week than ever done before, but by his grace. And his grace is what gives us the strength. And we want him to be glorified by his grace. God doesn't get glorified by my grace or my strength, by his own. So you have an awesome, grace-filled rest of this summer. Remember, by his grace, you are what you are. Let him work it out in you. Have a great summer. God bless. Bye.